It's happening. The vice president of the country, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, has sent message to all who are agitators. Says, let's come together and make our differences solvable on the table of dialogue. As if this is not what Nigerians has been clamoring and asking for. The same statement was also made by the Emir, by the Sultan of Sokoto, that Nigerians should stop agitating and that they should come to the table called dialogue. I wish these words they are saying, they get the same words to Muhammadu Buhari so that it is not just one person saying whatever he wants to say. I believe that if they have invited Sunday Igboho legally and saying, please come, let's have a discussion about this, and they have preferred solution, that Sunday Igboho or Nnamdi Kanu would have had that, true position to be able to come to this table con dialogue and discuss differences and resolve issues to better the life of people. But guess what? Nobody called them to any discussion. All we saw was Femi Fanikayode, pretending like he was having a discussion with them, but actually doing his own thing. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Osinbajo to agitators. Let's resolve our differences through dialogue. The Vice President, Professor Yemi Osinbajo San, has tasked Nigerians with diverse grievances to leverage the benefits of dialogue and negotiation to resolve differences and forget the prejudice of national and forget about division and come together in the place of national unity, stressing the significance of a stand of dialogue in a multicultural society like Nigeria. The vice president added that building a nationhood requires leaders assess every aspect and sphere of influence to sacrifice personal interest and achieve a consensus agreement to guarantee a win-win for all. He maintained that to sustain a productive nationhood gives access to diverse multiple ethnic strength and diversity opportunity to gain more from being together than otherwise. Professor Yemi Osinbajo gave the charge in Abuja on Thursday during the 10th anniversary of UF UK Dialogue Foundation, an organization devoted to the promotion of dialogue and culture of peaceful coexistence in Nigeria. He said it's true that in the last 2 decades we face several threats to our multi coexistence, violence, extremism in the Northeast that result in the destruction and unfortunate loss of lives and many, bandits, kidnapping, and traumatic family experience. Just also, we have seen sectionist agitation, especially in the southern part of the country, in the southwest, southeast of Nigeria in particular. And so, said it is true that in the past 2 decades, we face several threats to our mutual coexistence, violence, extremism, especially in the northeast and other parts of the country. In the southern part as well, we have the southwest, the southeast of Nigeria in particular. These affectedly and slowed down economic activities in the parts of this region, while warning against promoting underlying issues that gives rise to insecurity. He said even though there were no simple solutions to the challenges, he however maintained that the federal government will effectively bring its full power to bear in tackling insecurity and threats to collective coexistence. Our program led to Mr. President is frontally confronting the security challenges and will relentlessly continue to do so, fully aware of their socio-economic and psychological impact in Nigerians everywhere, and we Nigerians are seriously prevailing on the issue. In many instances, there are factors to share, greed, and ensure that we come out of the current issue. We must embrace dialogue on every front to bring about understanding and make us move forward in peace and unity. So the vice president is proposing, like you can hear him very well, dialogue. He talked about the southeast. He talked about issues going on right now, and says dialogue was the solution. How I wish you have spoken this same dialogue issue to President Muhammadu Buhari, your principal, because Buhari is the one who does not want to hear anything called dialogue. Okay? It is the president of the country who does not want to have anything with what we call dialogue, because Nnamdi Kanu's case can be politically resolved. However, the president does not care. The president, in fact, does not even want to know what is going on with the people. We have a president who, the kind of advice or the kind of heart he has against the Southeast, only God knows. Reliably, we were informed by the man who has come now to lick the feet of APC, talking about Femi Fani-Kayode, that when Buhari was coming into power, part of his agenda and plan was to deal with the people of the Southeast. He said they've offended him. He said, in fact, he cannot forget that he will deal with them. It was a video. It was not just hearsay. It was a video where he said he will never forget what they did to his forefathers. That was what he said with his own mouth, Buhari. So you want Nigerians to embrace dialogue. That's what we've been talking about. That's what the elders of the Southeast went to see Buhari about, saying, please, let's embrace dialogue. Let's resolve Nnamdi Kanu's matter. Let's resolve the matter politically. Buhari came back and said, no, he must go through the judiciary system. And this matter can quietly be resolved through political discourse, to show that he honors those who came to him, talking about Igbo leaders, to say, let's discuss this matter, let's come off, the current issue. What did he do? He called off their bluff, you know, despite the fact that Nnamdi Kanu won the court case, against the federal government abuse on his fundamental human rights. He's still in custody. So how do we solve out a problem and a situation where the government of Nigeria do not have an iota of care to the people or truth being displayed, on matters that relates to Nigerians? The issue of what happens and what is going to happen is clear to every one of us, that we must come out, of every form and kind of oppression. Yes, dialogue. That's what Nigerians have been saying. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Bye for now.